Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jenkins Boat Works. I am Chuck Jenkins. I am super excited to bring you some video today. We had the opportunity to go to the 33rd Annual Wooden Boat Show in Mystic, Connecticut. And that was just this last weekend. And got to go for 2 days. I'm like a little kid. I get in there. It's about I think that's probably my 6th time to go to the show there. And if you've never been, it's just wonderful. I get in there the first day and I just want to run around and look at everything. And the thing about that though is there's so much to see that you kind of miss things. So on the second day, I kind of calmed down and took my time and kind of looked for some things that maybe I haven't seen before and was quite successful in that. We took a ton of video. This will be the first of 4. I'm going to break this down into 4 categories. The first one today that we're going to bring you is the I Built It Myself video. And this is there's a large grassy area kind of in the middle of the Seaport Museum there area where people can bring their boats that they've built. And most people there are just kind of amateurs that, tried to build a boat. And so anyway, we spent some time talking to some of those people and that was just so much fun. So we're going to bring you that today. Our other 3 videos will include some video of other YouTube personalities. That'll be one. We're going to do one that's kind of a behind the scenes thing. I found some things that I've never seen before and we'll share with you. And then also I think the last one will be about a couple of big, huge ships that are in the shipyard that are being refurbished. And all that was pretty interesting too. So anyway, we're glad you're here and hope that you will enjoy this little kind of mini series that we're going to do. Yes, we are going to get back to boat building on the Somme Sound very soon. But like I said, I've been out of town. So if you happen to be new to the channel, dig around, look and see what we've got, our other projects and everything else. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us greatly. Share the videos with your friends, leave your comments and your thumbs up. All right, let's jump in and meet some people from the 33rd Annual Wooden Boat Show in Mystic, Connecticut. I believe this is the I Built It Myself section. You usually see some really nice little boats in here that builders from around the country have made and put together. I talked with the owner over here. He built this about 10 years ago. He says that it is a Joel White design. Joel White, of course, was the designer of the Haven, 12.5. I got to talk to Chris Elliott over here. He built this boat about 30 years ago. It is a celebrity designed, originally from, I believe he said, Holland, and it is strip planked. The strips are 3/4 by 3/4. So, really lovely. He said that he sails it just about once a week through the season down in North Carolina. Legacy. Every time I turn around, there's more to see.
You're gonna have to edit.
And Jay here has agreed to tell us a little bit about his boat. And yeah, just go ahead, tell me where you're from and what kind of boat it is and how long it took you to build it.
Well, I'm from Saco, Maine, and I started this project after wanting to build a boat practically my whole life.
Yeah.
And I debated what I wanted, but I kind of like to fish a little bit, so I thought a flat bottom boat would make that a little bit more stable. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I selected the Richard Colin book on traditional boat building, Made Easy.
Okay.
That book describes how to build a 12-foot Heidi skiff.
Heidi skiff?
Heidi skiff is what he named it. So I decided I'd stretch it to 14 based on wooden boat discussion forum.
Yeah.
And I started about 2.5 years ago in October. And,
Took 2 years.
2 years. built it in my basement. Everything is solid wood. There's no plywood. I did everything myself, including sewing the sail. And
Awesome.
I really enjoyed what I did. I kind of think I'd like to build another one now. I probably won't build it in my basement. As getting it out was it fit easily, but it was a little heavier than we thought.
It is a sickness.
And I did have a friend. My wife's telling me not to forget about my friend Mike, who actually sent us here before I started this. And when I went back, I said, Mike, you want to help me build a boat? And within 5 minutes, I got a text message back that said I'd love to. So
Yeah.
every Thursday, we had a standing date. Unless one of us couldn't make it, he'd come over Thursday night, and we'd spend a couple hours building the boat. Obviously I spent more time doing it on my own, but
Sure.
probably spent, I don't know, maybe 300 or 400 hours building, and maybe 300 or 400 hours researching and watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Including yours.
That's very good. So, when did you get done with it?
About a week and a half ago.
Oh my word. Okay, so she's fresh out of the box.
Yeah, she got rowed last summer. I rowed her, but I didn't have the sailing rig done.
Yeah.
So I just finished that after spending time over the winter.
Just wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience, and really, quite honestly, everybody that's here, that's what this is all about. So, enjoy the show, and
Thank you.
good to see you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Diamond. This is my wife Justine,
Hi.
Hello.
and we built a Bob Special canoe, cedar strip.
Yes.
The design came from Bear Mountain Boats up in Canada, and it took about 15 months to build it. It weighs almost exactly 50 pounds, and is a cedar hull with accent strips here on basswood and redwood. The thwart, the seats and the gunnel and the stems are all in ash, and the decks are in solid cherry.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
The seats are caned using synthetic cane,
Yeah.
hand caned, and the paddles, which we actually built first, a combination of an ash core. This has got basswood surrounding the ash core with cedar on the outside wing of that.
Fantastic.
The shaft of the paddles are treated in tongue oil to make them more comfortable to paddle. Varnished handles can give you problems when paddling.
Sure.
And the overall effect is a design that will go on top of our car. We have a Subaru Outback, and it goes on the top, barely overhanging the back.
Yeah.
And we can just about lift it on and off. With a few inches higher, we will struggle to get it on and off the top. Yeah, get it on and off the roof rack without too much of a problem.
Where have you used it?
We live in the north of Jersey, and we have used it on local rivers, reservoirs, and lakes. We've also been down to the Delaware and Raritan Canal at Princeton in New Jersey, and we've been up as far as the Charles River in Newton, Massachusetts.
And we did the Great Swamp on the Croton River in New York, in Patterson, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so it's really gotten quite a bit of use.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
1 year,
Yeah.
we've really been out. We
Yeah.
were not really, we didn't consider ourselves outdoor people. And this was a complete break from our previous life. We have thoroughly enjoyed using it, and it's given us a whole new dimension to our life.
Fantastic. Well, it sure is nice to meet you, and having built one of these, I understand so much about it, and you just did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
thank you for sharing a few minutes with me, and we'll See you on YouTube.
See ya.
All the best.
Bye.
And what have we here? This looks like a little sloop. Probably lap strake, maybe glued lap strake. Very nice. I don't see the owner around, but yeah, that's cool. Look at that. He's got little slots in there for where his oars go back, just to have enough room to put them in there. That's a brilliant idea. A Viking boat. I tell our students in our sailing class that the starboard side was originally called the steerboard side, and there is your perfect example.
Tar that you kind of see on the boat, that is like, which is a mixture of linseed oil, pine tar, and turpentine.
You could run it up in the store. Yeah, when you're
But
waiting and training.
instead of salted out
Probably a good thing I flew up here. I certainly don't need anything following me home. Wow, check that out. Ooh, belaying pins. I knew I liked this boat. Yeah, it looks like a 12 and a half. Maybe. It looks big. Maybe a Buzzard's Bay. Yeah, no, I think it's a 12 and a half. She has a nice aft. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.